Hi, Dennis here from Leadership is Changing, and good to be with you again today. Hey, I just want to share with you today about leadership is changing. How we say things has power. Just say below hello and let me know where you're watching from. Love seeing the comments and seeing where people are watching these recordings from. Look, I just wanted to today share with you about that side of things, that how we say things has a lot of power, in particular as leaders. Look, what we say is really important, the words we use and so forth, but then how we say it, the tone, what we do with it is really, really important. I remember years ago, actually yesterday I was sharing with a group of leaders about 30 years ago, I had a leader who came out of their office and shouted right across the whole floor, where there was about 70 of us working, and he shouts out, "Dennis, get in my office now." And the tone was like, whoa, what's happening here? What have I done? And so as I walked through my peers' desks and that to get to the senior leader's office, everyone's like, oh, you're in trouble. What's going to happen to you? And all that kind of stuff. And it was like, wow, I don't know. So as I got to his office, I was quite nervous, not sure on what he was going to do, because his tone and how he said it was quite strong. And I thought, oh, something's wrong. As I walked into his office, he shut the door and he looked at me and he goes, "I love your attitude. Keep up the work. You're going to go a long way. Now, get back out there and get on with it." And I was like, what? So as I walked out and walked back out there again and started walking through my peers, they keep asking, they always said to me, "Oh, what's happening? Are you gone?" and all that. And I didn't share one thing with them, didn't even tell them. Went back to my desk and just felt great. The key thing here is that 30 years later, I'm still talking about it. That impact that leader's had on me in my career and what I've done has been huge. My attitude has always been this, whereby I've always, been the positive kind of person and getting on with things and change and whatever it is. But when he actually said that to me in a way whereby it was really encouraging, he was rewarding and recognizing me for the way that I was and what I was doing. That really lifted my spirits, lifted me, and I wanted to go and do other things as well. But it also showed me a leader who was out there to help develop their people. And that was something that I keep thinking to myself, that's the kind of leader that I want to be. That's the kind of person whereby I want to be able to sort of encourage people, not only by what I say or what I do, but also how I say it and the tone I use. And it's been really interesting to see that whole journey and how things go about that. So if you have ever experienced a leader and the way that how they've actually said things, whether it be a good experience, a bad experience, love to hear from you about your experiences. But yeah, it's really interesting how a lot of us don't really understand the power of what we say and how we say it as individuals, but also in particular as leaders in what we do. And so if you step back now and reflect and think about what I say, how I say it, and the tones that I use and so forth, how do I come across? How might I do that better? How might I be the more influential and wonderful leader that I can be, and helping others reach their potential? So interesting thoughts there. So leadership is changing. How we say things has power. Make sure you let me know down below where you're watching from and say hello, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye for now.